Hello there, my name is Zobo, and today in this video I would like to talk about a very common topic. It is like a common issue that we all encounter when it comes to writing an essay or a paper in English. Um, and in this vid, I would like to talk about how to write a paper at the last minute when you are really pressed for time. And this video is going to be cumbersome, so maybe it's gonna take a long time to finish, but I hope that I can keep the video short and sweet, and it should be short and sweet relatively. So I think we should get it started. Mhm. And here we go. I know you procrastinated the paper. I, of course, do not recommend this, but we have been all there, right? I don't know how much you have done, but um, the good news is that you can still finish in time your paper, or it can still be a very good paper. One you procrastinate, you need to bear in mind that you need to follow some kind of steps that I'm gonna share over here. There are some few steps that I like to follow things I like to keep in mind. So the first one is that you need to figure out what you want to say in your writing. Some procrastinators will tell you to start writing immediately because you don't really have much time, you're pressed for time. That may work, that may work for some people, but for some that doesn't work at all because they will hit a block if they don't know where they are going, right? So instead, I would like to take some minutes, like 3 minutes or even 5 to 10 minutes, to think about what I'm going to write, figure out a general picture of what I'm going to write. What is my idea? What is my argument? What are my writing about? Something like that. And once I have figured out the rest of the rest of the essay will be easier and come much faster for me. It will more than make up for the time spent time thinking about it. So when you figure out what you want to say in your writing, next, create a skeleton. A skeleton over here, I don't mean it physically. What I mean here is that the first, I always try to write first sentences of every paragraph. It may seem like a kind of odd text, and it might be actually a little difficult for you when you first start, and you start to feel panic. You start to be panicking, and you just suppose I'm not writing enough. But this is actually really important. Once you have the first sentence of each paragraph, you know what each paragraph is, right? And each paragraph is going to um, easy for you to know what you're going to say exactly in this situation, in this part. And after you have the skeleton, so you just basically need to fill in the blanks. It's the kind of exercise we do in the class. Fill the colors between the lines, and the part becomes easier for you. Again, it is the matter of taking you extra minutes to give yourself a detailed map, okay, of where you're going, because that will make the journey ultimately faster than if you just sat out or run. I hope you understand my metaphor. And step number three, I'm basically okay. Basically, it usually goes a little preparation along the way. So step number three is after you have that outline, then start writing, and don't really worry about if it is good or not. Now it is not the time for you to check for grammatical stuff, some pesky little things out there. I see this all the time. I see it all the time when people who are working at the last minute that caught up on little tiny details here. So try to use the times wisely and invest your time into the right thing. It is not the time to get caught up on those small things. Instead, um, take the time to work on the big picture, to get the words to get the words down the paper. Then, if you have time at the end, add it. Not just about the grammatical mistakes, but also about the ideas or even a few minutes of editing to make also it makes a huge difference. So I know at that time we are tired, we are exhausted, but this editing really is worth. It can be the difference between something that's possible and something that's actually enjoyable, good, or something's actually that you can be proud of. So it is my sharing about how to write an essay at the last minute. Then thanks for listening to me and goodbye.